Can we use the power of artificial intelligence to help us uncover the next 100x potential crypto gem? Ladies and gentlemen, that is the question we will be asking ourselves today, as we will be using AI to break down, understand, and analyze reserve rights. Now, for anyone who is new to this series, basically what we are doing is we are taking the top 200 cryptocurrency projects and we're analyzing them, we're breaking them down almost like it's the NFL or the NBA Combine. So for anyone unaware, basically what the Combine is it's where all of the top athletes will come and they will compete on a series of tests, a series of evaluations, and they will basically be scored, they will be graded on these evaluations, and these scores will determine how good of an athlete they are, right? They will determine whether the teams, the coaching staff want to invest in them, want to draft them. And so we're going to be taking this same thought process and we're going to be applying it to cryptocurrency projects. So you can see here the 6 key metrics that we will be using AI to break down and score on each individual project. And so the reason that we're doing it this way, the reason that we're using AI, is because we're building our investment thesis on facts and not opinions. And so this is not just going to be some dude shilling you some coin trying to sell his bags or whatever, right? Like there's no vested opinion, there's no vested interest. It's very, very fast and efficient, as you'll see. And to be honest, artificial intelligence is probably smarter than us. It is probably better at considering more variables to make a combined better decision than we would be able to with our own human brain. And then finally, it's scientific, it's replicatable, and so you can take all of the prompts, everything will be in the description. You can take them yourself and you can apply them to any project that is of interest to you, and you'll get similar results. And so without further ado, let's jump in and analyze this project. Alright, what's up everybody? Back here with another review. Today we are looking at reserve rights. You can see on the screen, and this is a pretty interesting project here. They are trying to build essentially a cryptocurrency that doesn't inflate like the USD but isn't volatile like Bitcoin. So essentially a basket of stocks, or creating some kind of real world tokenized assets. So yeah, let's jump in. As always, if you're watching this video, I'm going to assume that you are the type of person that really wants to understand a crypto project before you invest. So what I can promise you is that by the end of this video, you're going to have a very sound, solid understanding of not just the project as a whole, but each individual aspect of this project, what its strengths are, what its weaknesses are, where it fits into the ecosystem, and many other things. So we're going to be following this 6 metric system, and we will, as always, start off with the executive summary just to get an idea. So let's jump in. We can see that Reserve Protocol is a decentralized platform designed to provide a stable digital currency that can be used globally. It aims to offer a reliable and accessible alternative to traditional banking systems, particularly in regions with volatile local currencies. Reserve fits within the stablecoin and DeFi sectors of the cryptocurrency ecosystem. It leverages blockchain technology to maintain a stable value for its tokens, making it a crucial tool for both everyday transactions and saving in unstable economic environments. The project is primarily made for individuals and businesses with high inflation. Reserve Protocol addresses the problem of currency instability and lack of access to reliable financial services, provides stable coins that hold its value, allowing people to save and transact without the fear. Okay, cool. All right, so that makes sense. So let's jump in here, and as always, what we're going to do is analyze and score the problem that it is trying to solve, the uniqueness, the unique selling proposition by which it's trying to solve that problem, and then also the product itself. Does it have a usable, functional, user-friendly product that can actually be used right now? So what we'll do is I'll pause the video, we'll come back, we'll analyze the results of the idea and the product. Okay, so we can see here 8.7 for the idea behind Reserve, and then 8.0 for the product itself. So what I wanted to understand, we kind of get the problem it's trying to solve, right? It's trying to be a solution. Well, the problem of currency instability. A good example of this would be Argentina. Just recently, they have had obviously very high inflation. Let me just pause it. Be back in a second. All right, cool. So we're back. So yeah, the problem currency instability solved by the unique USP of its dual system token designed to provide stable digital currency in volatile regions. Cool. All right. So what I wanted to look at was the regulatory scrutiny. So the intense competition from other stablecoins and local digital currencies. Navigating these challenges will be crucial for maintaining market position and achieving widespread adoption. So it will be interesting. We will be looking at adoption next. But yeah, obviously, trying to come in and replace a fiat currency system, you're going to have resistance. You're going to have governments. You're going to have people that don't want that to happen. So that is going to be very interesting to see how that moves forward. Let's now look further into the execution and the adoption. I'm going to be curious to see if it has been used at all in Argentina with its recent economic challenges. The thing is like it's really Bitcoin that is used to at least hedge against the inflation. But we'll see. We'll ask ChatGPT to see if there's any evidence of that. I'll pause. We'll come back. We'll look at execution and adoption next. Alright, so check this out. This is pretty interesting. So we have here 8.7 and 7.5 respectively for execution and adoption. So the team behind Reserve Protocol is certainly executing. They are demonstrating agile and efficient development and marketing efforts, which is clearly what you want to see if you were considering getting behind a project. If we look at the comparison to competitors, stands out for its targeted approach to addressing currency volatility in high inflation regions. Cool. So what I did is we moved into adoption. We can see 7.5, so a little bit lower. But I did then ask specifically about Argentina, and you can see that they did actually come back and find this article that it has been specifically used in Argentina. So that's obviously a good sign to see in Venezuela as well, another currency that's basically going to zero or very close to it, So interesting to see there. They're actually, that the use case is happening and they're actually being adopted. So, I think the chances of other currencies doing the same type of activity is certainly going to be in the wins for the future. You can't just print a whole bunch of money like they did in COVID and expect shit not to hit the fan. It's going to happen, and so I think RSR certainly going to be in a prime position to potentially use that use case. So moving forward here now, let's just look at the last two aspects of this project. We want to look at the community and we want to look at the team to get a understanding of what where they score there. We can see 8.5 for the community, pretty decent score, sort of middle of the road Twitter metric. So we're looking specifically for this metric. We are looking at the sentiment and the engagement. We can see it's mostly positive, with users expressing support and satisfaction with the project's progress. So that is good to see. Good community behind the project. 8.5, and then the last thing we want to understand to calculate the total score here for Reserve is the team. So we'll grab the team, chuck the prompt in, see where it comes back with the score. While we're doing that, we can just have a little peek here at the price action, and you can see this is just recently. This is basically this year. Obviously, it's had a pretty decent run this year, for sure. It's up. Wow, it's up a pretty significant 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 6x. 6x from January. That's a decent little run. if you look at the history though, it really, I mean, it's crazy. Look at this. That is an insane chart. These are the coins that you get rich buying. I'm telling you, if you like, look at that. Like, just death grinding for 2 years, you know, even longer, like 3 solid years of just going down, just went down, just went down. And so we're at like point 0.1, say point, what, 0.2 of a cent, you know, like, yeah, there is a there's an asymmetric upside, put it that way. And so this is a weekly chart. We can see here it's playing with this trend line, and I'd be watching this trend line closely. Seems to have been respected thus far. We are currently bouncing off it. Yeah, that is crazy. Where do we get on the team? So we got a 9 for the team. So again, pretty fundamentally strong project, and you know, I like these coins that are that far off their highs. They're just, I mean, you know, the chances of it going down. Ideally, obviously, you want to be buying back here. You know, late last year, early 24. The chances of it breaking these lows are, it's pretty washed out at this point. You know, chasing up here, you might want to, you know, be a little. I would probably hang tight. You know, that this is a pretty important level. We are at 618. It could easily continue its way higher, but yeah, obviously there's no guarantees, right? We're kind of just speculating. I'd be watching that trend line though. 9.04 the team. Let's now just calculate the final score, see where reserve rights scores, and that will be a review. Chuck this in. I'll pause, we'll come back, look at the result. Okay, 8.42. We can see that was the score. There is the breakdown. As always, if you got some value and you like the idea of using AI to help uncover different potential investment opportunities, rating different projects, and other creative ways that we can use AI to basically find alpha in the market, I've just started the Discord. Go ahead and join that. The link will be in the description. It's all free. And if you got some value, like the video and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. We're going to be doing the top 200, and we're going to see exactly where the best what the best projects in the entire space are. So subscribe for more, and thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you in the next video.